The dangerous part of my escape from North Korea was crossing the river to China. Where the water is low, there are lots of soldiers on both sides. Where it's deep, there is less security. A man carried me on his back, and we crossed a deep part. He told me how to get to a place where there were Koreans living in China. He said they would help me. I worked at night over a mountain because during the day there are too many guards. I got there around 2 in the morning. I heard a dog barking. I was scared, so I hid in a farm. Then I took a bath. Recently, people started dying. Life became harder. If there's no food, people starve to death.
95년도, 6년도 살인 막 죽어나갈 때처럼.
It's like back in 1995, when people were dying everywhere. People who don't have strength, they all die. A lot of families are coming out to China.
역전에 우선 차 역전 같은데.
There are many people dying near the train stations, people without homes. They go to the train stations to sleep. Many of them die. Now if they can, people sell rice cakes and other things. If there's 2 or 3 pieces left over, every person will get one. That's how people live. In one day, better off families eat 2 meals, and most people have 1 meal. Living like that makes people go crazy. If you just brush against someone in the street, they will start fighting. In their heart, everyone knows we live like dogs. Everybody thinks that, but no one can say it out loud. Now if they choose Kim Jong-il's son, we will have to accept it. If we say anything about him being too young, we would go directly to political prison.
나는 그 악이 나고 나머지 자식이 없고 친척이 없으면
It makes me angry. I want to shout out loud. My daughter is going to die in prison. I want at least to scream and die.
나머지 새끼들 때문에 이렇게
But I can't, because it would put my other children in danger. If Kim Jong-il fed the people, even with cornbread, we would not complain. But he made us lose our home, suffer, die. If his son takes power, I think it's dangerous and wonder what will happen to North Korea.
The closest picture yet of perhaps the world's most secret places. Photographs, some of them taken just last month, of sites North Koreans like Kang Chol-hwan say are places of no return. Labour camps, snaking through North Korea's mountainous countryside, filled with political dissidents and their descendants.
It was a life of hard labor. 30% of new prisoners would die. Torture and beatings took place, and we were so malnourished, we would eat rats and earthworms to survive.
Chol-hwan spent a decade here at Yodok, known as Labour Camp Number 15. North Korea has denied it exists. But Amnesty says the numbers being sent to places like this seem to be growing, and the new maps show evidence of refurbishment and even expansion. Look at the buildings on the top right-hand side of the camp. This is a picture of the same place 10 years ago. Nothing there. This is the guards block, he says, and it's grown. I assume it's because they need a bigger security presence there.